What's up everyone, and welcome to a quick tutorial on how to do research in Thaumcraft. So research is a very important part of Thaumcraft because you need it in order to progress through it and to unlock pretty much most of the things that you need in Thaumcraft. So let's get right into it. So after you get your Thaumonomicon, you're going to want to find all the aspects. So aspects can be, I'm covered in a different video on how to get the aspects. So anyways, I have all of them. So the first thing you want to do, is I highly recommend, is you get research expertise. This is the first one you want to get, so all you got to do is go in your Thaumonomicon, have some scribing tools and some paper in your inventory, and then just click once, and that will give you the research note. So all you got to do is take that, put it in your research table, and you will see the puzzle that you need to solve in order to research it. So this one is not too bad. I'll do it real fast. So the way this works is you have to connect the starting aspects. So in this case there's 3 of them: ordo, cognito, and census. You have to connect all of these aspects using either aspects that make up it or aspects that they make up. So that means is if you look in your Thaumonomicon and you find cognito, so the brain is made of ignis and spiritus. Okay, so if we go in here and we do ignis, you'll see it connects. If you were to do something like air, you'll see it does not connect because air does not make up cognito and cognito does not make up air. Okay. So then what we can do is we put air to census. Census is made out of air, so that works. Then I don't know, let's go and do some potentia. I know potentia, or ordo makes up potentia. So there's that. I also know that lux right here is made up of ignis and air, so that will connect these two. And potentia, made up of fire as well, can go here, and since lux is made up of ignis, it can go there. Obviously this is not the optimal way to research it, but it will work nonetheless. You can take your time and perfect it to use as little points as possible, so that's a good time to explain the points now. So as you research things in the world, you're going to get research points, as you can see here next to all the aspects, and as you use them, as you put them in the table, it'll get used up. So as you saw, I have a little bit less of all these now, so I have 60. I start with 64 of them, and now 63 lux and 63 potentia, so I used them up. Now what you do with the research note is you take it out and you just right click, and you'll see, boom, you have discovered research expertise. So now if you go to the Thaumonomicon, you can click into here and it'll give you a description on what it does. So you become more efficient at performing research. Whenever you remove an aspect that you place on hex, there's a 24% chance that you regain the research point. So as I was saying, you use the research point. Now you have a chance to regain the point if you remove it. And now here's the important thing. You're also able to see what aspects you need to combine to create an aspect you're hovering over. So this is very important and why I recommend that you get it first. Now if I hover over it, you'll see lux is made out of air and ignis, like I said before. So that's what you want to get first. I highly recommend. There's also research mastery, which will give you obviously better research. As you see, it says forbidden knowledge, mostly harmless. This is warp. Warp is a byproduct of some of the researches that you can do. So you'll see that they have this glow around them. Warp comes in a few forms. There's a note on it, so if you want to read more about it, you can. Just know that you can get warp through doing certain forbidden researches. So this one obviously a little bit more complex on how you would do it. Obviously could do it really quickly just to run you guys through the research masteries and all that. So if we connect with air, remember air from there, eventually as you keep doing it, you'll start to remember what aspects make up which. So we can go there. Some of the tactics I like to use is I like to try and get all the starting aspects to a primal. So the primals are, if you look at your Thaumonomicon, primals are the ones you start out with that are not made up, nothing makes them up, they're just the primal aspects. You got air, aqua, ignis, ordo, perdido, and terra. Boom. So those are your 6 primals. So I like to try and get them all to it. So I noticed that I can quickly get to fire and air I can connect with lux to fire. So if I do that will connect. Then I can do that and that. So obviously you want to try and make it work with the aspects you have the most of. So you will get more aspects depending on what you what you research in the world. So keep that in mind for whenever you're doing it. Try and, do as much as you can. So now you can see in the bottom right, I've gained permanent warp from doing that research. So like I said, that's a byproduct of doing research. Now you can see that I have a 50% chance to regain my research point, and there's a 10% chance that when I place an aspect, it will not actually cost the point. And now here's the best part of it. You can combine aspects in the table to create new aspects. So remember, Lux is air and Ignis. If I left click both of these, you'll see that they've come down here, and if I click this, boom, I will gain a Lux. So you can combine elements in the table now, and additionally, if you shift left click, you can just straight up do that. So you don't have to put them down here. You can just shift click. Well, that's what is added from it. You can always do this, by the way. Also, good thing to note, if you don't have an aspect discovered and you want to discover it, say I didn't have Lux discovered and I didn't scan a torch or anything, if I just combine these here and I do it, it would actually discover the aspect for me. So that's good. Alright, so that's the basics on how to do research. So I mean, from there you can go through and start going through all the tabs, researching all the things, and yeah, so that's all there is to it. Just remember to use aspects that make up or are made up of different aspects in order to combine them. And then my tip is to try and get them to primals to make them connect a lot easier. So I think that'll do for this one. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. There will probably be a few more Thaumcraft videos because there's just so much to it. But anyways, that'll do for this one. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. See ya.